In fact, I remember we were making the record, and as I would get mixes back, she knew she was involved in a lot of. She was there when I was recording a lot of it in Oklahoma, and so she would hear the stuff it was going down, and I remember when I wrote this song and then recorded it, it was like, oh yeah, here's another one. This is another one we did, and because I didn't want to say,
sure.
It's embarrassing. Come on, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I wrote a song about you. But I did write a song about her, so that's the truth. And so it was like, just lay it out there and see, and she liked it. So I didn't say that I wrote the song about her.
Oh, I got you.
Then I just said, here's a song, and then she figured out there's a line in there that talks about.
Oh, I know the line. It's like, this is about you, Gwen.
Right. It says. You know, just under the radar
subtle.
Like that. Yeah.
There, the subtext.
Like, maybe she won't
what is
hear
the
it.
line, though?
She's Revlon red.
Oh, there you go.
Because she's the Revlon girl.
I mean, did you ever think you would land a girl who was projected on the Empire State Building?
Oh, I know. It's just, and how do you top that?
Yeah.
By the way, too, you write a song.
There you go.
See, I wrote a song for her. She talks about it all the time.
Does Gwen fish at the lake house?
You know, she has gone fishing before, but it's one of those things where it's like if she hasn't caught something in 5 minutes, it's like, well, what else is there to do?
Yeah. So what else does she do? I want to make her happy when we go to Africa.
We like to just float. If we go out on the water, we get out on a pontoon boat and just
float.
Float around. Well, that wasn't something that was really, thought out for a long time. That's actually her niece also. It was just like, hey, by the way, tomorrow I forgot to tell you, I got to go do my video here across town, and y'all should come be in it. It's a wedding or whatever, and the kids are like, yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's cool.
They were only there about an hour before they got super bored with it.
Yeah.
I had this idea because I remember praying in my bed when I was like 8 years old, like, who am I gonna love? Like, who's that gonna be, that fantasy? And I wanted to put that into a song, so that I wrote a song about that. You said you could relate to that. I know we all did that. We were like, who's it gonna be?
Yeah.
It was Blake. I kind of knew. I knew he was, and so now everybody else does. So there you go.
Blake's ego is fine. He's a very humble person. Mine, though, on the other hand, now I am my boyfriend, which is even weird to say. Is the sexiest man alive. So I knew that, and I knew I was onto something, but now everybody else just happens to know. But I'm really proud of him, and he's my best friend. It's just a magical time. We wrote a song on this record together, a Christmas song. We're huge Christmas fans, so it's just been like a really exciting thing to have his record come out and then have this come out, and doing something together that's a song that is so joyful.
Yeah, it was one of the first ones I wrote.
How'd you get inspired by that?
That was that's actually a Christmas miracle song, because I was actually at Blake's ranch. He has a ranch in Oklahoma, and it's this fenced-in high fence with like all kinds of exotic animals, herds, like acres. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for a run, and I'm not only gonna do my exercise, but I'm gonna do my spiritual exercise. I'm gonna jog and I'm gonna pray, right? So that was like my goal. And I started thinking about, if I wrote a Christmas song, like what could it be? Like what would it be? And then just like a nerd, as the wildebeest were passing by, I was like—
Wildebeest?
Yeah, he has wildebeest. But I was running, and I was like, ooh, maybe I'll just try singing something. Maybe something will come. And the whole chorus to this song, Christmas Eve, came, and it was like a prayer. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I have to run back. And I was like running back, and my parents were there, and I'm like, did I steal this? Like, is this from church? Because I feel like I know this song.
Isn't that funny? Because when you hear a song for the first time, you're like, wait, this song's out already. You're like, no, it's a brand new song, but it's so good.
I was convinced that I stole it. And then went back, and I ended up finishing it. And what's crazy is that Blake heard it, and he loved it so much that he decided to put it on his Christmas record and record it, which nobody's ever recorded any of my songs, and especially not like the hottest cowboy like ever, sexiest man alive.
Can we talk about this cowboy?
Yeah.
Can we just talk about this? Look at this guy. Blake, honestly, how is he handling this? Because if I know Blake a little bit, this is not his thing at all.
That is not his thing
This
at
is
all.
still not his thing.
I feel responsible a little bit, because he called me. He's like, I gotta talk to you about something. They want me to do this, and I hate doing photo shoots. I'm not gonna. I was like, why would you not do it? Your record just came out. Like, you're gonna look back and you're gonna regret it. Like, come on, just live in the moment. Like, everybody wants to see you do I want to see you do a photo shoot, and then kind of convinced him, and he's just sort of like,
But he's like, I don't want to be sexiest man alive. I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. He just would never, ever. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to rub it in.
I know, I
Because I
know.
know that he would make him laugh.
No, and he is such an incredible songwriter. I mean, he doesn't do it that often. Like he just, I don't know. He loves to just be on his ranch. That's his favorite thing to do. So. Anyways, he was sitting around when we talked about the style the record was going to be, that whole kind of Phil Spector throwback. Because I was trying to figure it out. Like, was it going to be ska, punk? Was it going to be reggae? Was it going to be, you know what I mean? There's so many different things I've done. So, anyways, we decided to go old school because I feel like that's sort of raw and punk and like live musicians and classic at the same time. It sort of sounds like a No Doubt record in a way. It was funny because he called me and was like, I got to talk to you. Like, he's like, they want me to do this thing. He's like, I'm not doing that. I was like, what are you talking about? You have to do it. Like, you're gonna look back and go, I was 41, like, and they wanted me to be sexiest man alive. Like, he doesn't care about that stuff, obviously, you know what I mean? So, I feel sort of responsible for being like, just do it. Like, you're gonna he goes, I don't like doing photo shoots. I was like, just do it. We all want to see you do a photo shoot, please. I feel like, well, I mean, I think that we really enjoy like doing music and making music and sharing it and performing it, and that part of it we really do love. But we also love, I think, just the normal part of life, which is hanging out and eating cheese and like pizza and like sitting with our kids and like and being able to go to Oklahoma really like is another layer to that because it's so like so much downtime there. I was running on the ranch since I just told you guys that. But yeah, I was just running on the ranch and I was just like praying like, what if I did a Christmas song? What would it be? You know? And I literally started singing like a nerd, like wildebeest were running by and and it just came. This whole chorus came out. This song called Christmas Eve.
Up in Philly on St. Patrick's Day.
And like, why was this tour so, we'll talk about it later, but there's a crazy rave reviews about this particular tour.
Why do you seem so confused?
I know.
Because the Blake Shelton
Why do
show's
I hang
always
out
fun.
with him?
Well, what did you do differently?
I had other good artists on the tour with me.
Oh, Gwen?
I had, well, Gwen came out for a couple of shows.
Playing a fun little game where all you had to do basically is called Name That Song. It's just name a
don't
song
air that,
the Roots
please.
were playing. It seems easy, right?
Why does he
Well,
play
not for
these
the Cowboys.
stupid games? Nobody likes it. Don't act like you know. You guys are. I'm trying to get set up around here.
All I know is that Blake is in a lot of trouble right now. I had no idea. I had no idea. Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, that's like one of her most famous songs, please.
All right, we gotta go.
I should have known.
Just take a look.
What did you just say to me?
I said, don't get rid of that wonderful boyfriend of yours.
I'll try not to.
That's Gwen's.
I didn't know that was on her.
We found it.
Because she just texted me that. I thought it was just like a. Yeah, I didn't know she put it on her.
How do you feel about all your private stuff out there like that?
As long as it's positive like that, I agree with what she's saying.
Are you so in love?
Yeah.
Are you so in love with Gwen?
Oh my gosh, why do you do this when I come on the show?
Well, because I'm looking at her aunt saying, don't lose that
of course.
man.
Oh my God, of course. How can you not be? How could I not be?
You sort of have to get in line, don't you?
I know, that's what I mean. But
yeah.
yes, oh my God, she's
at your life.
She is the greatest. She is the greatest. Shaggy. Oh, I dressed up as Shaggy for Apollo's 4th birthday there in L.A. Look how pretty she looks and how stupid I look. I mean, look at that. She
Can't take a bad picture.
It's unbelievable. I never
Out the wazoo.
saw that coming. But it's so fun, you know. And
They're great kids.
They are, and you know when it's just kind of at this point in my life, I kind of had put that like well, I guess that wasn't meant to be or whatever, you know. And then all of a sudden it happens one way or another, and it's like, wow, look what really missed out on a lot, you know. And so, but having them around is you know, it's I don't even know how to describe it. It's so much fun.
You love it, huh?
Oh my God, yeah.